Alright, welcome to Firewall Zero Hour. This is a VR game that you may have seen a couple clips of me getting some kills, about like 3 minutes long, not that much. This is the main menu for it. It is currently on Operation Black Dawn, similar to the operations from Rainbow Six Siege. Now this game is mostly a mashup between Rainbow Six Siege and Call of Duty. More on like the Rainbow Six Siege side, I think. Now there's 3 modes you can play on here. There's tutorial. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. It's just like training and stuff. I might go over that later. Training, which is you and 3 other teammates in a co-op fighting AI waves for I think 3 to 4 minutes. I'm not entirely sure on the time. And then contracts. This is like your standard multiplayer. You can do private matches and you just goof around with friends, or you can do public matches with friends or randoms versus other guys. And get some coins and stuff. Currently I'm at 1,069 coins. That's fairly low. So there we go. And this is my operator right here. Modes. I mean, that's the tab for modes right here. Loadout. You go to loadout with all your guns and stuff. For this particular class, I got custom 4. I'm using the Volkov HZ, which is like it's made up name for the AK 12, I believe, assault rifle. And the TNK sidearm, I'm not entirely sure what kind of pistol that is. And I have frag grenades for my lethal and concussion mines, which if people walk by, it'll blow up, it'll slow them down, and their vision is severely blurry, so they can't see anything. Now for like starting out before your rank 5, when you first start out on like rank 1, you will only have really any kind of customization, or you won't really be using 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, any of those classes you won't really be able to use, but you will be able to use the preset ones that are already in the game, like assault rifle or just assault primary. This is just a standard M4A1 assault rifle with a TNK sidearm. Again, I'm not sure what that is. Frag grenade and a smoke grenade, which is pretty cool. The second one is CQB, which is a Spaz 12 shotgun, I believe, and the DH-44, which is the Desert Eagle. This is actually a really good sidearm. A lethal, a C4 charge, which just C4, you plant it on the wall, people walk by, hit a button, it blows up. The door blocker. Now the door blocker is pretty cool. It's like a bar, or it's like a barricade that you put on the doorways, and takes a couple seconds for people to break through, but it gives you kind of a general location on where they are, you know, on the other side of the door. And support, you have the MP5 submachine gun, a revived pistol. If you played a Rainbow Six Siege, you know there's an operator that has a pistol he can shoot people with, and it picks them up if they go down. So that's what that is. Proximity mine, it just mines that blow up if you get too close to it. Signal modifier, which is pretty essential in defending. If you put this thing down, he'll practically make a firewall that disables people from getting into like a certain computer, which I will eventually show. That's on the defending side. It's real essential. And operation, now this class changes every single operation. Like on Black Dawn, it's using the AUG, the revived pistol, proximity mine, and concussion mine. I already went through all this. This is just a normal assault rifle, but this is why it's called Operation. It just changes every season, and that's the last one. So those are the only 4 you can start out with until you reach rank 4 or 5. I think it's rank 4, but after that you can go to custom 1 when you get higher. And I have just a basic M4A1 assault rifle. I kind of decked it out with a skin and stuff and a little charm, which if you wiggle your controller around, you can actually see it move, which is really cool. And I only have a couple guns right now. I'm only on rank 19, so I have the M4A1, the G36C, the Commando 9, submachine gun. It's like the M4A1, but the submachine gun conversion. The AK-47, the Richardson 640, which is just a Model 870 pump action shotgun. The Toro, Spaz 12, ZS, the MP5, Stalker, this is the Vector, Spitfire, this is like a pistol that's inside of a conversion kit body here. Looks pretty cool. The Z1 Reaper is a EBR-14 assault rifle, or DMR. Yeah, I think it's only like 2 to 3 shots to kill somebody, and a Sten, which is like a World War II weapon, or a submachine gun. That's currently all the primaries I have right now. For secondaries, I have the T and K, which I put a laser sight and a reflex on. Pulse, which is another gun. I haven't bought it yet, but I have no idea what that is. And this one I haven't bought yet, which is the Sarge. I think this is the M1911 that has like a tan color on it, which is pretty cool. So I don't need to color that. And as you can see on the sidearm, I already went over some of the attachments, but for the assault rifle, you can get certain attachments like reflex sight, primary 2 sight, which is a holographic sight, which it's a lot easier to aim down sights with that. As you can see, you actually have to pull up the gun and look through your scope here, which is a lot easier than the reflex one. Because if I switch to my reflex, it's you have to like line it up a little bit more. Of course, it has a like longer magnification, so it is better for slightly longer engagements. For the barrel, there's a lot of attachments for this. Muzzle brake 1, 2, flash hider 1, muzzle brake 3, a suppressor, muzzle brake 4, and flash hider 2 have not unlocked yet. But every one of them, like this one, decreases recoil. It says increasing it, but it's pretty much like the backwards way of saying, you know, like it's better. Like there's less recoil to that, like a muzzle brake should do. And that looks pretty cool. And we got laser sights. Now laser sights is pretty much like a really cool way to kind of cheat the game if you're not used to like pulling your gun up to your face, you know, normally from, if you never play VR games. Red laser sights or the green laser sight, it's really dang good because it's pretty much like cheating. You push like the left on the D-pad for primary, down on the D-pad for secondary to turn these on, and essentially makes it to where that you can just hit fire. I can't show it in the main menu right now, but it doesn't turn on, but it's pretty cool. You can like look around and see people without even needing to aim. You know, you'll know where you're going to be shooting at. That's essentially like all the classes and stuff on there. So this pretty much is a rundown on the modes, the loadout, contractor. Now these I'm not really going to go through every detail on these guys. I'm just going to kind of like hover over their abilities for a second, and you can read it. Or actually, you know what? Yeah. So yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead, just go over it. But main characters right here. Now these are contractors or operators. If you played Rainbow Six Siege, every one of them has a new ability. I got this one right here. Now my particular operator that I'm using now, what she allows me to do is every time I kill a enemy, I can run over to their body and steal coins or the currency right here, which is called crypto, and it's pretty cool. I just have to hold X over their body and it'll take a couple seconds and I grab it, and that's what I use to grind for guns and stuff. It's like a little bit quicker way. Every one of these guys, like this fella right here, heavy duty, take less explosive damage. Now these are pretty simple. If I click on them real quick, it shows like this, like takes less explosive damage for his main ability. You can't get rid of that ability. It's permanent for every single operator. They always have one specific thing. So this little plus though, you can click on that. I haven't really bought any of these except for the first one. They do like little side perks pretty much, like light speed, reload magazines faster, overload, extra flashbang, scout, heightened enemy detection, all that stuff. Investor, extra coins from crypto pickups, and just stuff like that. Pretty easy. And there's actual his perk right here. So every single perk that the guys come with, the permanent ones, they're in here. Like, so you can have whatever perk you want, but every single operator is going to have that one permanent perk on there, and you can always use the secondary. And as you can see, there's hundreds to pick from. Not hundreds, but close to it. So that is the perks and stuff. Heightened enemy detection and stuff. Yeah, so they go over all that. You can see it in the secondary abilities. Bunch of them. There's unlock at rank 20. This is the last one you can get without buying people. This guy can like, you know, revive yourself one time before, or if you get downed. So that's really good. This guy can remove red chevron above your character. So that's like the red arrow that's pointing downwards on an enemy. So it tells you or notifies you, hey, you know, that's an enemy right there. So, and we just loop back around to the first characters. So that is mode, loadout, contractor. Now operations are like like I said, like Black Dawn, Operation Black Dawn. Every operation will have 3 missions like this. Now the first one is always like either a skin for a gun. This is the P90. And that's like a really cool looking skin right here, but they call it the Mudman variant. I'm already at 75%, and I wasn't even trying to get this gun. I really don't care. I'm going to unlock it later on anyways. That's what's cool about these. You don't even need to do the mission. You can just unlock the gun. But it will take a while if you want to level up. And they have a usually a weapon charm, but it'll be sometimes like a skin or something like that. And I already got a pretty good amount done right here. This one's a guitar pick that's camouflage, that has a bullet on there, so it looks pretty cool. And then encrypted. I don't know what this is yet, obviously. It's encrypted, like every single mission just says encrypted right here. And the only way for you to get that is by completing the other 2. Again, I don't care what this is. Every single thing you can get from here, you can just level up to get it. So it's not that hard. Offshore, there's just more missions right here, like black gold, that face paint. You can just go to your contractor and go to customization tab, find it, and there's a bunch more just encrypted stuff. You gotta unlock the other ones in order to get them. And leaderboard. Now this one hasn't been done initializing, but that's, or installing here. But what that does is pretty much show you your leaderboard on how many deaths you got and where you pretty much rank in the overall playlist. Like right now, I'm in, or I guess it doesn't show you the section. Okay, well, it just shows you where, yeah, rank. Okay, 31,300. So I'm in 31,300 place. This guy's in first place, second, third, all the way down to 10 and beyond to like where I am and further. It gives you the revives at 39 assists, the deaths 101, eliminations 68, KDR, kill death ratio. If you don't know what that means, that's a .67. That's not necessarily the best, but I don't really care. It doesn't do anything. There's no skill-based matchmaking in this game, so it's completely worthless. Losses 73, wins 59, XP, all that. I don't care. It just shows that right here on my rank there underneath. And my level, and of course my name. And that is pretty much every single tab on here. So mode, loadout, contractor, operation, and leaderboard. Now I think I want to end the video here, but next video I want to start doing the tutorial and then get into a training match, probably by myself or with random people, and I'll kind of show you the basics on what to do for defending and attacking. So that's pretty much just a rundown of the main menu, and this is Operation Black Dawn. This is a really cool game. I enjoy it a ton, but it does take a while to actually rank up and get guns and stuff like that, but it's pretty dang cool. So that's going to be the end of the video.